Alright guys, what's up? It's Nick and John, and we're about to do a little bit of Qliphort replays for you guys here.
Alright, so which one do you want to start with?
I guess we'll start with Qliphort OTK, or...
Or do you want to start with Firefist get pwned? Because
Firefist get pwned.
these two are against the same guy, so...
Yeah, Firefist get pwned, okay.
Alright, so as you can tell, this is pretty obvious. This will be against Firefist.
He opens up with...
He opens up with Rhino, Kaio, Snake, and 2 Gyoku, which ends up being really bad.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh my god, I can't believe it. He sets the
Gyoku, which I guess it was just a bluff, but then again, we didn't really care.
Don't know, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
right,
so basically
here we activate Scout.
Yeah, we scout.
We're gonna activate Scout's effect.
Yep, and he's gonna... I don't think he does... No, he doesn't.
No, he's not gonna do it until we attack.
Yeah, and then we attack.
So then we activate Disc, and then we Pendulum Summon.
Pendulum Summon, and then he activates it when we equip Alias.
Yeah, we're gonna equip Alias and Helix with Sacrifice.
He'll Gyoku or Kaio.
Yeah, and then it's gonna put his guy to 31, or it's gonna put him to 21.
Yeah, and then we equip the other one with Sacrifice, and they both go up to 24.
Oh no,
so
this one deals piercing damage. Tensen is the one that gives him 7.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. Oh wait, because when he top decks Dragon, he's gonna send that and Gyoku to grave to get Snake out of Graveyard.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah, he sends both of them to get Snake from Graveyard, and we.
Oh, and when he summons, we're gonna activate the Torrential, which gives us double Sacrifice to give us double Disc, which allows us to pretty much get 5 monsters on the field right then and there.
Yes, and
he goes Gyoku on the Torrential, and then he was dumb enough to activate Dragon's effect to set this Tensen, which in reality was the most relevant thing he could have done. He should have activated this second Gyoku to where...
And then tributed them both.
And then he could have summoned that. Because then he would have shut down the Torrential play. I mean, sure, we could have just...
Sacrifice, get 2 Disc, which pretty much is game right there.
Yeah,
because
if he would have activated that second Gyoku right there, that would have given him the ability to shut down the Torrential play.
Right.
Even though we could have scouted the Disc, we only get 1 Disc.
Right, but now we're gonna scout right now.
And then we get to Pendulum Summon.
We scout for the Laser Cliff.
Yeah, we're gonna scout for Laser Cliff to make sure Solemn isn't back there.
Right.
Because he never activated this.
And also we can now normal summon twice, so we can get both Disc.
Yeah, so then we're gonna summon Helix and Alias.
Tribute them both, pop one in the back row, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna pop a back row
special
with
summon
Helix's effect. That's gonna give us Disc, and then this effect is gonna activate on Summon, which gives us the ability to go Carrier and Helix, I think.
Helix and Helix.
Yeah,
Helix and Helix, okay. Which didn't really matter. We popped.
It didn't matter which ones we get. We could have even got 2 Scout if we wanted to, just to be assholes.
We pop the other one, and
then this effect goes off, and then
we attack for 31.
Well, no, the summonings aren't done yet.
31, and then...
Well, no, they go to 21.
Those go to 21. Yeah. Those two go to 21.
So this is 62. That's 10,400.
Yep, 10,400.
That's double the amount of life points he had.
And that's about it for that one.
Well, alright. So, yep. That ends the game.
Yeah. And, yeah, pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory.
Game over.
Qliphorths OP, man. Laser Cliff is a decent card. I only run 1 because, running 2 is just cloggy. You don't need to. I guess we'll move on to Qliphort OTK now.
Yeah, this one's pretty funny.
Yeah, this one is probably my favorite so far.
This guy, he was playing Ultra Athletes, which we were like, who the fuck runs that shit?
Right, who runs Ultra Athletes anymore?
I mean,
this is the new deck, I guess.
You can make them work. They got some support.
As soon as he terraformed, we were like, Malefics or UAs, and then it was UA Stadium.
Well, no, it could have been anything that runs field spells, really.
Right, yeah, I mean, what runs field spells anymore?
Gravekeepers?
But we just, right here, it's just over. Like, we draw into the Scout,
so
and it's just
much,
so great.
We activate Scout and Trampolinks.
Yep, Trampolinks.
So then we're going to activate Scout's effect, which is going to give us the ability to get a Helix. So then we're going to Pendulum Summon the 3 guys in our hand. And then Trampolink's effect is going to go off, which gives us the ability to bounce Tool, or Scout, or whatever you want to call it.
And I do believe we get Disc, right?
Yeah, I think we get Disc here. Yeah, because then we contribute both and pop.
Yeah.
And then this is where we make the stupid mistake of when we accidentally activated Archive's effect.
Or
Carrier's effect.
Carrier's effect, yeah.
Yeah, Carrier.
And we
activated Carrier's effect to bounce the Disc to our hand, but in reality it was irrelevant since
it didn't matter,
we already got the value out of it.
Because we have limiter removal, so it wasn't...
And he already summoned us the 2 monsters to tribute for the second Disc, so it's not like it mattered.
So then
and that's gonna
limiter
then
removal.
We compulse, then it's going to pop his back row, we activate limiter removal, so that's 56.
And he surrenders there.
That's like 11,000 damage.
So this was first game. Then we had a second one. He surrenders. This is the second game.
This one is hilarious.
He draws pretty much the same thing,
and we pretty much do the same thing as well.
Pretty much, yeah. What happens is we don't draw our Scout.
Oh yeah, he did set the bottomless. Okay,
yeah, he sets the bottomless. Yeah. But what happens is he's not smart enough to wait on the bottomless, and what happens is he bottomlesses the first summon that we do. He bottomlesses the carrier.
And he's going to bottomless. And
he could have waited. We would not have gotten this play off.
Yeah.
We do odd eyes for Scout, and we pass to him. And he just... I think he sets one and ends.
Yeah, he set the spell Shattering Arrow, which does ruin the Scout play a little bit, but the fact that we just drew Sacrifice made that play a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, we Scout here, and we activate, he spell Shattering Arrows.
Which, again, I don't really care that much.
We don't care about anything,
because
really,
we summon Shell, and I think after we attack, he activates Compulse. Or after we activate Skill Drain, he compulses.
We Skill Drain and he compulses it, and then we get Sacrifice effects,
which gives us the ability to
he killed himself essentially.
He pretty much gave us the ability to get the Scout to our hand, which was his undoing.
Right, we got another Scout, and we kill him the same turn.
Yes,
which is hilarious.
We pretty much pendulum.
We pendulum right now.
We just fucking do everything.
And then I think we go for more than we even need to.
Yeah,
honestly,
I think we summoned way too many.
Yeah, I don't know if he surrenders before we can even do it.
We summon after all summons, Trampling's effect goes off, and we bounce Scout, and then he quits. He realizes he's dead. He realizes he's dead.
And he
because we can just activate Scout again, and then we can fetch a disc to tribute, and that's game over.
Right. So if you guys have any tips on you want to go to the deck and let them view it?
Sure.
Yeah, we should do that actually. We'll go ahead to the deck here, and we'll let you guys take a look. We'll do it. I guess we can do a quick deck profile.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. All right. So we run three Scout.
If you don't run 3 Scout, you're an idiot.
Pretty much. He's the staple of the decks. Same with disc.
It's like you have to play disc mainly because it pulls off the OTK.
Yeah, he tributes.
Instead of playing carrier, we decided to play 3 alias mainly because he does the same thing as carrier, except with carrier, you can chain to it. With this, you can't.
Right.
It's pretty much
for TCG people. It's carrier.
Yeah. Night Beam plus carrier on crack.
Right. So basically, you run carrier if you don't have alias.
Yeah. Well, alias is only an OCG yet.
Right. It's only an OCG.
3 Helix just to pop back row. It's pretty much MST without MST.
Right.
And then one shell.
Two or three is cloggy in my opinion. If you need it, you can just search it out with Scout Effect or with pretty much anything out like Sacrifice easily. 1 towers just because I mean
come on, every deck plays at least one of these guys.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
He's fucking broken.
Yeah, you don't do much to get around. 3 trample links just to pull off those Scout plays, because if you Scout and Trample Links, you can normal summon Trample Links and get 3 Scout effects in 1 turn, which I find OP as hell.
And then 2 odd eyes, just because you can search out the Trample Links.
Trample Links or Scout.
Search out the missing piece you need.
Right.
Undispels, Dark Hold, Dark Hold.
Yep.
Summoner's Art, you play it or you're an idiot.
Right, it's
along with Sacrifice, because it just gives you searches for days.
Gives you an easy search.
Limiter removal just for the OTK potential that the card has.
OTKs, and you don't lose anything because you get them all right back next turn because they all go to extra deck.
1 laser clip because Solemn is a bitch.
Right, and it normal summons twice.
Same with Bottomless, because if you when you go for your pendulum plays and they bottomless you, you're fucked.
Also, great for the mirror match.
Yeah,
I've found
it's great for mirror match.
Yeah, obviously Compulse.
Compulse, Torrential Solemn, same thing.
Yeah,
3 traps done.
One Climate Change. It's very situational, but I like it only because if your Scout ever goes to the extra deck, you can get it back with this, and I like that. It's awesome. 3 skill drain
because it just OTKs the fuck out.
It doesn't affect us at all. It doesn't hurt us. It
actually benefits.
If you special summon them and you skill drain, they do go back up to their original attack. Yeah. They all lose 1,000, but they'll go back up.
And then 3 vanities because obviously. We don't give a shit about this card.
Yeah, special summoning. You special summon, you basically set up your whole field, then you vanities, and they can't do anything.
And unless they immediately kill one of your monsters and they get rid of vanities, then you pretty much win again because you just have the ability to pendulum summon all over again.
Right, and let's go Solemn, obviously. And then for our extra deck, we're still working on it, but 3 Ragna 0 because of the loop. You can get Carrier or get Helix now. I do believe it is, right? Helix is the one that changes, is it?
Helix gives all...
Yeah, you lose.
So what you do is that you activate...
Helix.
Yeah, anything with Helix, and then you pendulum summon.
You make... you bounce it with Trample Links. You have to do Helix and Trample Links. And you bounce the Helix... Right? Bounce Helix, and then you make Ragna 0, you play Helix again, and then all their monsters lose 300, so you can bounce, or you can destroy their monsters and just draw cards.
So pretty much As long as they have monster system, you can pretty much draw your entire deck.
Pretty much. It's kind of ridiculous. And you can draw 6 easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Black ship because we like getting around shit.
Yeah, it's great for those monsters that you can't get around.
Maelstrom because...
just in case. I mean, like, if all else fails, you go for the Maelstrom.
That's it for the rank 4s. We're probably going to throw in, like, a Castel or...
Yeah, something else. We need something. We have 10 in there right now.
1 Photon Strike Bouncer because if you can't OTK your opponent, which is highly unlikely, but if you can't and you get them down to, like, 700, just summon this and say no monster effects.
Right, and then
just activate Vanities and say no special summon.
Right, and then you just Gauntlet Launcher
because pop monsters. You can do it twice. Swordbreaker for Mirror Match and Shaddoll's because fuck them.
Right. We have Insect or Exhibido. I mean, a free monster to equip to him, gains attack. Great for a mirror match because you could target the
but they have nothing.
Towers.
They have nothing in the grave though.
You could target the towers.
If Towers goes in the grave, just take their towers and give them like 3,000. Yeah,
he goes up to 4,000.
And then one Gaia Dragon because we have the rank 6s and because sometimes Shaddoll's is a bitch.
Yeah, it's just you just
it hoses Shaddoll's.
Attack right over him.
Yeah.
3 Breakthrough in the side.
Because we hate a lot of things.
We hate Shaddoll's. We hate Burning Abyss.
Yeah.
Mind Crush, same reasons. Karma Cut, pretty much same reasons.
Karma Cut. And then 1 Soul Drain, mainly because we have nothing in the grave.
And Burning Abyss.
Shaddoll, Burning Abyss, anything with Graveyard. 2 Monarch Stormforth, mainly because since we can make really degenerate tribute plays, just tribute your opponent's monsters instead.
That brings us to the Caius over here.
I mean, it's like, sure, you can't special summon from the extra deck, but you don't really give a shit about that.
Right, you hardly ever special summon from extra deck.
2 Caius with the Monarchs because fuck you.
Pretty much. And then, obviously,
Soul Charge just in case everything goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Right, which will probably never happen. So,
yeah, but there is that one in every 100 games where they just wreck the shit out of you. And
it is pretty awful when that happens. It makes you feel like you suck at the game, honestly. But
it makes you feel very sad.
It does. It does. So thank you guys for watching. To the people at Yu-Gi-Oh Club that we're posting on Facebook too right now. Just comment anything that you want on the deck. Any tips you could give us. Same with you guys on YouTube. Pretty much that's gonna be about it. I think. We had a lot of fail clips. We wanted to upload one. We wouldn't have enough time though. I think it would have been pretty great.
We might make a separate video for that.
Yeah, fails. Qliphorths fails. They don't happen very often, but when they do, they can be quite hysterical. Okay. Be sure to check out. I think is it Asian Eyes that did the? Or no, who is it that did the Qliphort versus? Just look up Qliphorts versus Burning Abyss. Towers versus the 7 circles.
Make a capital G.
Yeah.
So what this guy does is that it's an infinite recycle. I'll put the actual video on YouTube in the description and on Facebook and put it in the Facebook chat group. Watch it. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, it could not get better. He makes him
He decks his opponent.
He decks out the Qliphort player, and it's pretty much the greatest thing ever. He can't do anything about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time, I guess.
And just to let you know, Patrick, don't leave a sarcastic comment in the comments because you feel like it.
He's probably going to.
He's going to anyway, yeah.